Hi, I'm Ryan Kadri, and I head up Ontario's Autonomous Vehicle Innovation Network, AVIN, an initiative by the Government of Ontario to support the commercialization of innovative technologies that will create economic development, jobs, as well as support the adoption and deployment of those technologies in our province. Through AVIN, there's 6 regional sites across our province, of which one is in Hamilton, CITM. CITM is working with partners as well as entrepreneurs, startups, and small and medium-sized enterprises in the region to ensure that we commercialize leading-edge technologies and solutions and get them into the global market. I'm pleased to welcome you today to this series that will showcase some innovative technologies and companies in our province and in the Hamilton region.
So my name is Bern Grush. I am co-founder of Harmonize Mobility with Jerry Boyer. And I'm a systems engineer.
I'm Jerry Boyer. I'm the co-founder and chief operating officer of Harmonize Mobility. We're a large network focused on the future of transportation. Our main focus is creating the future that we want using technology rather than waiting for the technology to form the future that we get. Public transportation and the impacts that technology is having on public transportation. Along with that, we're also focused on the future where, for example, vehicles, delivery of both goods and people are all automated. How are we going to deal with that in cities and on streets and on sidewalks?
The way I put it is that if we automate what we have now, we're just going to do the same thing faster. And that's not a good way to go.
We've developed what we call the HMS platform. What our platform enables a city or a transit operator to do is to focus the largest number of people to the existing buses and train systems, and then use those private ride providers to fill the gaps in their transit system. We participated in a competition out in Vancouver, and we ended up being selected as the solution provider for that service in the Greater Vancouver area. Now we haven't moved on to actually execute the pilot, but we're still in the kind of planning stages for that. We're also working in the Catalonia region in Spain, specifically in Barcelona, to pilot our product.
We are developing a standard, an ISO, an International Standards Organization standard, specifically for how we manage vehicles coming in and off of curbs, and especially how we manage vehicles on the sidewalk. And if we go to an era where we expect to have a lot of sidewalk robots, how will that work? How will that be governed? And how will we not just turn the sidewalk into another roadway? So what we're building as part of this work is something we call a maturity model or a readiness model. And we determine levels of automation that we might like. So there might be an area that would like a high level of automation because it's a commercial area and there's a lot of businesses there that want to deliver their products that way, for example. So what does the city do? How does the city make sure the sidewalk is prepared for that the rules of engagement are appropriate so that pedestrians are not displaced? One simple example is how many can we let operate at any one time? I mean, you can imagine any block in any city that might have like 2 of these robots on it. Well, that might be okay. But what if there was 32 on it all at the same time? That would be potentially absolutely unworkable. So how does the city do that? How does the city say, well, what's reasonable? And then how does the city go about causing what's reasonable to be, to have compliance to that?
The path to growth around the sidewalk and curb standard for us is, well, first of all, we need to deliver that standard, the detailed work that Bern is doing on what the standard is and how that standard works. Of course, the platform that we've developed, we're in many conversations with several cities and transit agencies around the world about how to leverage that platform to bring down the costs of services, fill the gaps in transit, and also improve services, make them safer and cleaner for people. So that's really the road to growth for us.
The expected revenue source in, let's just go out 18 or 24 months, would be from some number of these HMS services built on the systems that we're collaborating with the company in Barcelona, and also the service package for preparing cities for first of all for the sidewalk. That's the first problem, and then following on that from the robo-taxi. So it's those two services that we expect to be the major services over the next 18 to 24 months. And those are the two that we're working for and preparing for now.
All of the big consulting companies are getting involved in helping cities plan and prepare for the future. So in that way, there is competition. I would say boldly that we're we are the authority on this on the standards. So we're in a very good position when it comes to the platform for enhancing public transportation. There's actually a lot of competition. Competition is from Uber and from Lyft, and the difference between what they do and what we do is we allow for all ride providers to participate in collaboration with public transportation, and they will generally want to take the whole job.
Most people are concerned about what kind of technology can I build and sell? And we're concerned about governance, and governance is a very hard sell.
If you're involved in planning, urban planning, transportation planning, and you're not sure what to do with technology coming at you, call us. We run courses, we run webinars, we do consulting, and we'll help you get prepared.